Hey all, FTRV, how you doing? We are in the Blue Ridge Mountains this weekend at Mountain River Family Campground. We're gonna spend the weekend in the cold, cold mountains. It's very cold, but stay tuned for a fun weekend.
Hey everyone, we're in downtown Spruce Pine, North Carolina. We are gonna get some coffee and maybe some breakfast. And then I found a apple farm that I want to head to for some live music and some apple picking.
We're in Spruce Pine at DT's Blue Ridge Java. Prost. Look at this cute little place. And it is packed. This is what you get at the Blue Ridge Java. What originally started this town was the railroad. It is windy as windy can be. I made a little windsock. Let's put that on there. Hopefully that worked. They're trying to revitalize this town. Of course, like most small towns, it faltered when industry left, mostly the mining industry. Again, I'm hoping this wind muff works. You'll know, I guess. But yeah, just a quaint little town. You can go online and read. It doesn't have the best of history like a lot of small southern towns, but it's cute and they're trying to revitalize it. Got a lot of businesses coming in, mostly restaurants. Ooh, the sun probably got you there. All right, off to the apple farm. We made it to the apple orchard. Hopefully you can hear me because it is windy as windy can be. I don't know if you can see on these trees over here. It is really windy coming up this valley. But look at this view at this orchard here. Dawn already ran ahead of me because she's cold. If it wasn't for the wind, I think it'd be beautiful out. All right, let's go inside. Look at this. This is a pretty cool mock-up. All the apple trees. Look at that. That is cool. And Spruce Pine there is where we just were, and now we're in Altapass. Just another view from their back porch here. It's all apples through here. Oh, look, they helped to preserve monarch butterflies. They had them in here. It would have been cool to see that. But look, you can see the, what is those called? Silicis or something like that. See them hanging up there? God, is it windy out here, but we got our hot apple cider. Now we're going to hit one of the trails and pick some apples. There is, I don't know, gosh, easily 8-9 different types of apples, and yeah, on 8 or 9 different trails. So they gave us a map. We have made it to trail 9 to do some apple picking. Let me tell you a quick story though. We're sitting down enjoying our hot cider, and this gentleman walks up and says, do you mind if I sit and talk to you about the orchard? So he sits down and tells us the story. It ends up that it's his sister actually originally bought it, and her big thing was she wanted to preserve it. And he got together with her, and long story short, they ultimately got the government to take some of it, and they changed the rest of it into a not-for-profit, so it would stay land rather than being developed. But basically, from the top of the mountain here all the way to that mountain there is all preserved. It cannot be built on. But anyways, he actually worked for IBM and was part of the team that developed the software to run the rockets on rockets, to run the engines, I guess, on rockets. And he ultimately worked in Huntsville, Alabama on the rockets, on the software for the rockets that took us to the moon. Isn't that crazy? But he talked about the story of the German engineer and how he basically found the issues wrong with the software that was corrected and put them in the correct orbit. Is that not crazy? Thanks, Bill. That was great listening to your story. Let's try it. Bill said, you guys are welcome anytime to come and pick as many apples as you want, so. That is good and fresh. We're not the only ones that like these apples, and I'm not trying to get stung again for the second time in 2 weeks. So we left the apple orchard, which is a not-for-profit actually, but we had a fun time. We're driving down the Blue Ridge Parkway heading to this winery. I don't think it's peak color change season, but it sure is beautiful. Look at this. Linville Falls Winery. Beautiful place. Oh, actually not the best of views of the building. I'll get a better view. Look at the old red barn. They got an empanada food truck here. We went with a flight, if that's what you even call it in the wine world. Here's a better view of the building. It's beautiful out here, and the wind has stopped and it's actually warm. You can see I took off my sweatshirt. All right, we're gonna head back to the campground. Maybe we've stayed at, I don't know, 8, 9, maybe 10 campgrounds in the mountain, up in Vermont, Maine, but then also North Carolina mountains, Virginia mountains. I don't know if we've hit the South Carolina mountains, but the Appalachia, Blue Ridge area, and this is the reason why we love it. The views. We can sit here and look. The mountains in the background, all the colors changing in the fall. Cool. We made it to Homeplace Beer Company, and what is it? Homeplace Beer Company and Hog Hollow Wood Fire Pizza. So we got a beer and pizza, and the band starts shortly. Well, I guess it's time to head back to the camper. Enjoyed some of that almost bluegrassy type music. Look at the outside here though, it's pretty nice. The town of, what is this? Burnsville, North Carolina.
Cute town.
Yeah. Dawn said it was what? The second?
Well, they call it like a romantic city like Asheville.
The second most romantic town in North Carolina. Burnsville. Made it back to the campground. I just wanted to show you what it looks like at night, because there's some lights. It looks kind of nice. Of course, they do have some Halloween decorations, but here's your office area. And then in the distance, we got the pond with a fountain with a light, and the bridge is lit there. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you that real quick. Dawn's already in bed, so I'm gonna go inside and probably hit the sack too and watch a little bit of my cell phone. We can't really get any TV. They don't have cable, and the internet is not that great. It keeps dropping, so I'm just gonna have to use good old-fashioned cell phone data to watch some videos. Well, it's finally happened. We hear about it, we talk about it, we see it. It's finally happened to FTRV. A blowout going down Route 40. Scared the crap out of us. It was loud as can be, sounded like a bomb went off. And the monitor took a good 30 seconds before it even started to go off. We were already on the side of the road. Well, guess I might as well do a closing. We were waiting for some service to come. I am not getting involved in this. I mean, this thing is shaking like the dickens every time a car passes. So I guess we'll let you know in another video here how it went and how long it took and what we did about it. All right, well, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.